Welcome to Siding Institute. In our today's tutorial, we're going to do question 12, to sheet 1, chemistry 1-1. Balance each of the following equations. So this question is very important. Not only on balancing equation, but in other chemical questions you'll be asked, because you'll be required to balance the equation first. So it is very important you know how to balance equations. So question 1, we have been given aluminium plus sulfur here with 8 atoms, then aluminium sulfide. Okay, so we are going to balance each atom step by step. We have 2 atoms here. Okay, here we have 2 atoms here we have 1. So we are going to add 2 here. By so doing, then we balance the atoms of aluminium. What about the atoms of sulfur? Okay, to the left we have 8, and to the product side, which is the right hand side, we have 3. We're actually talking about sulfur here. Alright, so what we are going to do now, we are going to look at 8 and 3. 8 and 3 are co-prime numbers. That means to say that we don't have any number which can go in 8 and 3 apart from 1 without leaving a remainder. So it will be very difficult for us to define to balance this kind of an equation if we have to think of finding a number which we can multiply as if we have just multiplied by 2 to balance these two. Here what we are going to do, we are going to swap. Okay, we are going to swap. 3 is going to be multiplied here, and this 8 is we are going to put our 8 here. Okay, so by so doing, you can even note to say we have here 3 times 8, we have 24 of sulfur, and here 8 times this 3, we have also at 24. So sulfur is balanced. So we are now getting back to aluminium, because aluminium now has changed. Here we have 8 times 2, we have 16 of aluminium. Here we only have 2. So to balance now, we are going to multiply this. This is direct. We have 2 numbers which we can go into 2 and 8. Okay, 2 can go into this how many times? It can go 8 times. So we are going to multiply this by 8. Okay, we multiply by 8. We are going to have 16 aluminium plus so we got now 8 aluminium sulfide. Now you can even know to say that here to the left hand side, aluminium, we have 16. Here aluminium, we have 8 times 2, we also have 16. What about our sulfur? Sulfur here we have 3 times 8, we have 16. Even here 8 times the 3, we also have 16. This makes more sense. So this is the balanced equation of this question. Alright, so let's go ahead and do question 2. So this question is difficult than this. This one is just looking to be very long, but it's very simple to handle. Alright, doing now question 2. Okay, I can write it down so that I leave spacing. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to start with calcium here. Okay, calcium, we have 3. Okay, we have 3 atoms of calcium. Okay, we have 3 atoms of 3 atoms of calcium, and here we only have 1. Okay, we can look to this side, we only have one atom of calcium. So to balance this, we are going to put 3 here. Okay, by so doing, then we've balanced what? The atoms of calcium. Let's go now to the atoms of phosphate. Okay, I mean phosphorus. Okay, we are balancing atoms, not the compound. So phosphorus here we have 1, but outside we have, so we're going to multiply 1 by 2 of phosphorus to be what? To be 2 here. We have 2, and here we only have 1. Okay, we only have 1, so we're going to multiply by 2. With balanced phosphorus, we come to oxygen now. Oxygen inside here we have 4 multiplied by 2 outside we have 8. Plus, because we also here in silicon oxide, we also have 2 atoms of oxygen, so we're going to add here. We're going to have 10. Alright. Let's count now to this side. What do we have? Oxygen we have 3 here, but we're going to multiply by this 3 which is in front here. So we're going to have 9. We are talking now about oxygen. We're going to have 3 by 3 which is 9. Plus this we get 10. This means in our first place, oxygen is what? Is balanced. Let's go ahead and balance what? Let's go ahead and balance silicon. Okay, we go with silicon. Silicon here we have 3. Okay, because there is 3 in front, here we have 1. So silicon here we have 3, and here we only have 1 atom. So to balance this, we are going to put 3 in front here so that we balance silicon. Now, as you can see, we have added 3 atoms of all to this compound. That means even oxygen has changed. We are no longer having 10 atoms of oxygen. So to balance now this, we are going to say, we are going to count here. How many now do we have? 4 times 2, we have 8. Okay? Then here we have 3 multiplied by 2 there. We have how many? We have 6. Okay, we had 6 to be equal to 14 for oxygen to our left hand side. So to our right hand side, we are going to count. How many do we have to our right hand side? We have this plus this, we have 9. Okay, this plus this, we have 9. Then 9 plus this, we have what? We have 10. So to this side, we still have 10. Okay, we still have 10. So now, how many have remained here? We only have remained with 4. Okay, so the difference is 4. Okay, so to balance this 4, we are going to add 4 atoms here to what? Of oxygen to the right hand side, and you are going to add 4 here. You can see we are going to add 4 here to oxygen so that we can have now the total number of oxygen to be, actually we had 5. Yeah, because here we have this times this, we have 9. So to make it 15, we have to add 5 here. So we're going to have 5 here, so that we may have 3 times 3, we have 9. Then plus this 5, we have 14. That means oxygen is also balanced. Alright, so this is how simple you can what? You can balance this kind of an equation. No, wait. We have carbon here. We have how many? Here we have carbon. We have 1 carbon. What a hell mistake. We have 1 carbon here. There we have now 5 carbon. So to balance this, we are going to add 5 here. This is now how you balance this kind of an equation. Okay. So what you do now, you can even compare if you want to compare. How many calcium do we have? We have 3. We also have 3. So calcium is balanced. What about phosphate? Phosphate we have 2. There is 1 times 2, we have 2. Here we also have 2. So I mean phosphorus is also balanced. What about oxygen? Oxygen 4 times 2 is 8. We keep 8 here. Okay. Then we come to say, what about here? We have 6. And we have 2 and 6. 2 and 3, we multiply, we get to have 6. So we had 6 here, we have 14. This is what we found. Okay, so now what do we do next? We come to the left hand side. We have 3 times 3 because we have oxygen here. 3 times 3 we have 9. Then plus this 5 for oxygen, we have 14. Oxygen is balanced. What about silicon? We have 3. Even here 3 which is in front is also affecting this one here. So we have also 3. What about carbon? We have 5. We also have carbon. So this is the balanced equation of this kind of an equation. So this question is also very simple. But this question is most likely to be asked. Okay. So what has just remained is just to deal with a question which has a fraction, how we can balance fractions. And I'm sure if it is going to be in this tutorial sheet, we are going to answer it also. So this is the end of our today's tutorial. If you find the video helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. You like the video. You also hit the notification button so that you may not miss out on uploaded videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.